What's the first thing you think of when you feel messed up? If you're like me and most people, it's, I gotta get rid of this issue. This sucks. This is bad and wrong. It's unfair. It's evil. It's ruining my life. It's blocking me. It's making me suffer. But this common reaction, while understandable, is based on a false assumption about why shit happens. It assumes your problem has no purpose other than to make you miserable. The roots of this way of thinking come from the belief that pleasure and freedom from stress are good and difficulties are bad. It's an instinctive, unconscious way of interpreting experience, and most of us still live with this mindset. We use science and technology to improve our lives by applying the scientific method to the idea that problems are purely negative and should just be eliminated. Yet, in psychiatry, psychology, and self-help, this demonization of problems makes us impotent to really understand and transform them. This is because the very nature of a problem, the reason it exists, gets overlooked. Pain and suffering hurt, and we want it to go away. Totally understandable, and I feel like this too. But the reason problems happen is to irritate us, disturb us, frustrate us, hurt us, and even threaten to kill us in order to get our attention onto something we need to wake up about. And why do we need to wake up about things? Because waking up means growing, and growing is the essence of life. It's creation, transformation, change, expansion, process. Life isn't about one static state of being. In fact, the more you try to establish an unchanging, set condition for your life, even if you're sitting on a mountaintop meditating, the more problems are going to get you. That's just how nature works. Now, how do I know all this? Well, for decades, I've been working with people of all ages, many cultures, and many walks of life, and I've studied this extensively. I did my doctoral research on it, and I continue to do research on the difference between processing a problem and using methods to just try to get rid of it. I've tested my methods on thousands of people, and I live my life according to this idea. When I have a problem, sure, I might complain, yell, scream, curse, but then I process it as a meaningful and purposeful event in my life. I use my mind, my body, and even my music to hunt for, uncover, and integrate the changes trying to happen. Sometimes I can do it right away. Other times it takes me a day or a week. And still other times it takes me years. But during those years, I'm slowly transforming, growing, and embracing my process. Your problem is a process designed specifically to make you develop as a person. This isn't something arbitrary where you get to decide which of your troubles relate to personal growth and which don't. Everything you struggle with is meant to force the evolution of your consciousness, expand your identity, and increase your self-awareness. Each issue you encounter aims at a specific change you need to make, a transformation of your awareness in a highly targeted area of your life. The details of your difficulty contain information that's trying to point you toward a new way of being. As I said, a problem has a purpose, and despite the fact that pain sucks, making you suffer isn't its purpose. It's designed to get your attention. It's an alarm signal calling you to yourself to bring your focus onto the hidden directions trying to happen in your life. Just wanting to get rid of what bothers you without getting its message is understandable. Nobody wants to suffer. But it's an attitude rooted in a simplistic understanding of life, and it's ineffective. The process paradigm changes your perception of your problems from obstacles and demons into opportunities for profound change and growth. Once you have the tools to dive into and unfold your process, you'll be able to experience real transformation.